Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla.
And I'm Big Daddy. And we're going down the interstate at 70 miles an hour.
We are doing a road trip vlog today. We're headed to Shreveport for a doctor's visit. I'm going to see a GI doctor today. And so that's where we're headed. And I thought we'd take y'all along with us and just take some clips along the day and see what happens. We don't have anything planned exciting, but hopefully something comes up. What do you think, Big Daddy?
Huh?
What do you think? Something exciting might happen today?
I hope not.
I hope not either.
I got past those days of excitement.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So
I was telling somebody at work the other day that when I first started working there, I'd live for those exciting days when stuff would just blow up, it'd be chaos and all that. Now, I want that day to go as smooth as it can go. Inmates working. Oh, no.
yeah. Alright guys, so I'll be taking some clips throughout the day and let's just see what happens today. Well, if you know anything about me at all, then you know our first stop of the day is Sonic for a drink. Gotta get our drink on.
If we was getting our drink on, we wouldn't be stopping at Sonic.
So we're at Sonic to get our drink. I normally get a sweet tea, but I feel like I need a little extra something today, so I'm getting Coke. What are you getting, Big Daddy?
I don't know yet.
So anyway, it is a very pretty day. The sun is shining. I think it's supposed to get up to like 76 or something today. So pretty warm, and it is just blue skies and a beautiful day. Great day for a road trip. At least it's not raining or storming or anything like that.
It's always a good thing.
Yes. So, okay, alright.
Well, no, maybe not. They're working on the lane there.
It's probably back up in there.
Huh?
It'll probably be back up in there. We are getting a Buc-ee's. Not in my town, but not far from us either.
Huh?
And if you live in the South, you will know what a Buc-ee's is, but if you live up north, you may not know. I don't know where all Buc-ee's are, but Buc-ee's is a... How do you describe a Buc-ee's? It's a world of its own.
Yeah, it is that.
It's a store that, I guess it's open 24 hours a day, and it's a truck stop with lots and lots of lanes for gas. You go inside, and there's
Everything Buc-ee's.
everything that you could want to buy.
They cook barbecue in there. They do all kind of stuff. They have a whole wall of turkey.
Fudge,
Yeah, you name it.
all kinds of snacks, drinks,
60.
and home decor.
Hats, t-shirts, cups, all that kind of stuff. Souvenirs.
Yeah, everything. Anyway, so one day, maybe we'll get to go to Buc-ee's.
Yeah, we'll take them in Buc-ee's.
We're not that... It's in a couple of towns over from us, but... Actually, this is the town that Eva works in. So this is the town where Eva works. We just passed through.
She works for Mosty.
Yep.
She worked at you.
So anyway, we're just riding down the road. Making our way to Shreveport. We have made it to Bossier, and we're making our way through Bossier to cross over the Red River to Shreveport.
Shreveport.
We made our way through Bossier and we are crossing over to Shreveport now. We'll be crossing the Red River. There is Bass Pro down there, Margaritaville, and the whole boardwalk area. Well, you can see the river, the muddy Red River.
Expansion joints are tough.
So now we're finally in Shreveport and headed to my doctor's appointment.
We're in historic downtown Shreveport.
And this is Big Daddy's favorite place to go eat.
Yes, it is.
The Blind Tiger. Are they going to be open?
Closed. No, they're open.
They're open today?
Yeah, it says open on the sign.
Hmm.
Ain't nobody in there though, is it? There's some cars over there. Well, but it is 1 o'clock, so I imagine the lunch crowd's gone now.
Yeah, I guess so.
You can't get in there at lunch though.
No, you can't. At lunch is like an hour wait. So anyway, this is downtown Shreveport. Lots of interesting buildings.
It's a monument dedicated to the oil field workers.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. One of my favorite things is watching that steeple get closer and closer as we drive up to it. I don't know why I like that, but I do.
Coming up on the Methodist Church.
And there it is. Oh.
You can avoid the worst parts of the road.
It's Louisiana roads. I don't care what town you're in.
RCA dog.
Yeah, I was gonna try to get some of that if I can. I don't know. But I don't care what town you're in Louisiana, the roads are horrible.
Hmm?
Oh. It's the RCA dog.
I wonder if they're gonna do something with it now. They got it fenced off. There's the fence museum up there.
There's a fence over here across the road from it.
Hmm?
There's a fence across the road from it. We just cut through some back roads to avoid a lot of traffic and
Yes.
construction.
Yes.
So now we're coming out.
Not really back roads. This is how we get to the other doctor's appointments, but
Yeah.
just taking a roundabout way.
Well, the light's a lot long. I thought the light was supposed to turn green. Oh well, at least it is a pretty day. It's a
Beautimus Day.
I like that old building right here.
Hmm? The Museum of American Fencing. They got net wire and barbed wire, picket fencing, and
Shut up.
you name it.
Shut up. Don't worry about you.
I bet it would be cool to go in there though.
It probably would be. We're talking about the fencing museum. Sword fighting, fencing. I like that round building down here too.
Hmm?
I believe it's apartments.
There's a building just like that in Los Angeles.
Yeah, really.
Golly.
And this is the parking lot where Big Daddy will have to park. Way over there. Here we're waiting to be able to turn in.
Hmm?
It's just showing that we're waiting to turn in.
I can't even turn in.
And then there's vehicles will be coming from the other way turning in also.
People just parking in the driveway. When you gonna let me through?
Nope.
Oh, they're gonna turn in.
But you got it now, you can go. Oh no.
Just...
Okay, now you can, if you can get in.
No, I can't get in there. I'll be sticking on the road. Now I can. But now there's traffic coming. You watch your pull in there. I'm gonna have to get out and start shooting then.
Here we are. LSU Health, which is really called Ochsner's. So we're not going in the main hospital. We're going in that building to the side. I don't know. That's where I get infusions. Over on this side.
Actually, you're gonna get them over here now.
And I think they're supposed to be moving infusion center. Wait a minute. Over to this side. That's the main entrance. Whew, and that's where Big Daddy will have to park, is way out there.
Yeah.
What are all these cars parked here for?
They got here early.
They special people?
Yeah.
They privileged?
Get out.
Well, I need to go in down there.
Down where?
Hey friends, so we just left my appointment and I don't know if I processed everything yet or not. It was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. They changed it from my meds and added some new medications. And I had an x-ray on my abdomen area. I don't know exactly what they were x-raying. And I've got to have a CAT scan, CT scan on my tube to make sure it's not embedded in a muscle. And what else, Big Daddy? I don't know.
I don't either.
I have some tests in the future, a scope, they're gonna schedule me a scope and then some more testing coming up. And if it is determined that I definitely have to have a J tube, it's gonna be surgically done in a new site separate from my G tube. The G tube can be turned into a GJ tube, but they don't last. You have to go back and have it re-put in, because it comes undone. It comes in like unclipped and comes out of the J area. I've had it twice. I had a GJ tube and it kept coming out, so then I just left it as a J tube. Yeah, G tube and not the J. But if it's determined that I have to have it, and like that's going to be the best thing for me, then they're going to surgically do it, which I don't want to do that. I'll just be honest. I do not want to have that done. It's not something I just am signing up for freely or anything like that. I don't know. Anyway, it was a lot. It was a lot of information just coming at me so fast, and I was like, is this going to be written down somewhere? Because it's too much to remember. Did I miss anything, Big Daddy? Did I miss anything?
I don't know.
I don't either. I have to go back over my paperwork, but it was a lot of information really fast. Which we were there for, what, 2 hours?
Yeah.
And I did go get x-rays done too, so.
We're there at 1:30 and it's 4 o'clock, so 2.5 hours.
Oh, okay, 2.5 hours. Wow, it seems like it. Anyway, we're going to look for something to eat. Big Daddy's hungry. And so I think we're going back up to the river to the Blind Tiger to get something to eat. I'll have to process and think about if they said anything else about my doctor's appointment. I just know that they're changing some of my medications that aren't working for me and adding different medications. I think. Yeah.
It's not doing it.
Huh?
It's not doing it.
I am wore out.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, we're good. Just go in just a second.
Alright.
Hi, how are y'all?
Good.
How many?
2. Can we sit by a window?
Is there anything?
Thank you.
Sir will be right with you.
I'll go in this Ollie's and look around for a moment in Bossier. It's smaller Ollie's than what we have at home in Monroe, but we'll just look around for a minute and then get on the road and head back to Monroe. Come on, Big Daddy. He's slow. And this Ollie's is not the cleanest of the Ollie's. There's a lot of noise going on in here. Oh, that's cute. The cow's cute. And the flamingo. See if Big Daddy finds him any snacks or treats. Arctic Crunch. Never heard of that one. This one's in here. $1.99. Vanilla Frost. Guess I'll get one. What kind of book is that? What kind of book is that? Cooking Wild Game. Is there any cereal you want, baby? No? Some gluten-free Oreos. Huh, how about that?
I bet they're delicious.
Gluten-free. And some frosted lemon. The apple butter.
Yep.
What is that right there? Apricot? You don't want apricot? Boy, that sun's bright down here. Peach pie filling. White cheddar puffs. I don't like white cheddar. Yeah, I don't like white cheddar though. I don't like white cheddar. I know I have so little that I can eat. I shouldn't be picky, but obviously I am. The doctor said that so much of the reflux I'm having, because I'm having bad reflux, she said normally they start adjusting people's food, but since I have so little food that I can eat, We're just gonna adjust medicines instead and leave my what little things I can eat alone. It's more important that I have something to eat. You ain't seen anything you wanted, baby? Wait, that's not the ones you wanted, is it? Everything bagel? Huh. They have some different sauces. Besides buffalo, they had the chicken sauce. Remember at home they only had the buffalo? You don't want the chicken? I know, but you want chicken. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get a price tag. There's some dried fruit. Mango. Must not have been. There's some dried mango. Now, I did buy these at home. They don't taste good. I'm gonna give them to the kids down the road. Hey, do you want some trail mix? A snack on the way home? If you get sleepy.
Nah.
Trail mix. Here's some cinnamon cashews. I spotted some gnomes. Let's see what they have. Here's a gnome with shopping. Here's a gnome with braids, and she has a flamingo. Oh, oh wait, this one's cute. Oh, he is cute. Look at there, Big Daddy. Don't you have a shirt like that?
Hmm?
Don't you have a shirt like that?
I do.
I know. Let's start using Big Daddy shirts. He does have a shirt like that. There's a little sailor. He's cute. We'll cut through there.
Let me get this.
Okay. I know. He said he'll get the boogie. Plants, seeds, I mean. Big Daddy, will you drink those teas? No? Oh, let me look at these cups. Oh. I don't know what any of that means. Some taco holders. To hold your tacos. Dakota used to have a dinosaur taco holder. I don't know if he still has it.
This way, Brooklyn. Brooklyn, this way. It's gonna be it for me.
You'll cash your card. When it lights up white, you can put your card in.
Bye, Ollie. I'll see you in Monroe, Ollie. Meet me there. Oh, it's bright out here. Too bright, too bright. We have made it to Monroe, our town, and we are getting close. Well, sorry. We are getting close to our exit to get off the interstate and head home. It was a long day, but it was a nice day with Big Daddy.
Yep. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day, and I enjoyed my day, spending the day with Big Daddy. But it was long. I'm tired, ready to be home. So ready to be home. I have some things to do when I get home. But let's see what's going on over here. Nothing. There's nothing going on around here. Just to cross over the Washita River. Sun setting behind us.
Beautiful sunset there.
Yeah, it is. Right while it was going down, though. I hope you all had a great day. Now we're crossing over the Washita River from West Monroe into Monroe. That's what we call the Twin Cities, West Monroe and Monroe.
I don't know why they don't combine them.
You know,
have one city.
you know how the West Monroe people are.
I know, but they would qualify for more benefits from the government and everything else by having a bigger city. But
It's in West Monroe people's fault.
bunch of knobheads.
I grew up in West Monroe. And Big Daddy grew up in Monroe.
I grew up in the woods.
anyway, we'll be home soon, and I'll let y'all know what I'm doing. We're about to pass our mall area, and so I just thought I'd show y'all kind of what our mall looks like.
The strip, so it started back there.
Yeah, there's a lot of stores and little restaurants and such until we get to the mall. But our mall is like a ghost town. A lot of stores have closed down in it. Michael's is right over in this area. And then there is Pecanland Mall over in the middle of all that. And it is Pecan Land Mall.
Pecan.
Anyway, those Lowe's over here on this area.
It's an outhouse. You know it.
I know. And we got Sam's over here in that direction. Now we got 8 miles to go.
Mm-hmm.
Our last little leg home. This is actually the road we live on. You're supposed to stop right here at the station and fill out a card and tell them why you're entering here, what you're going to do while you're here. So sometimes I feel like stopping and getting a card and telling them I'm going home to sleep, clean the house, wash clothes. They just keep up with, you know, who comes in and out. It's usually like deer pass by in front of us. Do you see any deer, Big Daddy? A lot of times we see deer. Sometimes we see little hogs, little piggies.
Okay, yeah, there's deer.
Huh?
On the side of the road up there.
I can't see it.
You don't see them dark shadows right there?
Hold on, let me zoom in.
That's not deer.
God,
It's thistles.
what else you can see, huh?
Huh?
Your windshield's so dirty, Bigfoot could be in front of us and I wouldn't be able to see it. When I zoomed in, it was like really bad. Yeah. We tired. It could be deer when we turn the curve up here.
Could be.
Usually there's deer around this time out here. And all kinds of other little critters. I said and all kinds of other little critters.
Seen alligators on this road. I've seen raccoons, possums, rabbits, bobcats, hogs,
Yep.
lots of deer.
Other end.
I'm in the yard.
The other end of this road.
Huh?
We saw a bear on the other end of this road.
Yeah, way down yonder.
Yeah. Say way down yonder, about a mile. Alright, let's see if we see any deer.
It's a gravel road if y'all hadn't told that yet.
See any deer tonight? I don't see any deer.
Anything down there?
I don't see anything with fire break either.
Too dark to see with the naked eye.
Oh well, we're home. Thankfully, we made it home. Like I said, it was a long day, but I came in and got started on working. Took care of the animals, which really I just need to give them some loving, because we left plenty of food and water out for them this morning. So I came in and started working. So I just cranked out this right here on my knitting machine. It's a project that I'm working on putting together. Here's another part to it. Here's a part of it. Here's another part. And then here's this part. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4 parts right there. This is the 5th part, and there's 3 more of these that need to be made. Now, any guesses of what I'm making? I hope to have all these done and start putting it together tomorrow, and we'll have a video of that. Doesn't my hook holder just look beautiful? I really like that. And someone pointed out that it had 7 finger hooks in it, the same amount of fingers that I'm missing. Isn't that interesting? I'm missing 7 fingers, and I have 7 fingers in my hook holder. Very interesting. Thanks to whoever pointed that out, because I didn't catch that. Not one bit. Very, very observant. And I appreciate you telling me that. If you don't know, this hook holder is from 3 AM Grace Designs. Oh, it's upside down. I'll leave a link in the description box below if you want to go check that out. They're really cool. They hold 15 hooks, and it's just really nice. It's really nice. Very sturdy. Very, very sturdy. Sometimes I have another hook holder that I do like, except heavy hooks don't stand up too well in it because it's not as tall as this. So this is nice for my bigger, heavier hooks. So I like that. You know, I cleaned up my desk yesterday. Remember, it was all clean. Stand up, baby. No laying down on the job, okay? We got too much work to do. You know, my desk was all clean. Phoebe. Hey, Phoebe. I can see her nose. Yeah. That's what my clean desk looks like, y'all. Oh. It's always a mess, because I get started on a project and I instantly turn it into a mess. So we got home, and I did read over my papers from the doctor's office, and so I have 4 new prescriptions at Target to pick up. Yay! I'm just kidding. There's no yay in that. One of them prescriptions was like $70. Oh, and one was like 33, and two of them, they didn't have a price on it yet. So I'm just like, my goodness. I mean, I already take a lot of medications, and Big Daddy has his own medications too, and insulin and stuff like that. So he, his stuff adds up, my stuff adds up, and now you're going to add another $70 medication on top of that. Just like, oh my good grief. Yeah. We'll see. If it helps, I guess it's worth it. But if it don't help, it's not worth it. Obviously. But I'm just gonna sit here and up on that screen right there, I'm going to watch 911 on Hulu. Have you ever watched that? I went back to season 1, episode 1, and I'm watching, start watching it. I love the storyline. It's not a true show. Like, it's not real cases. It's just a TV show. And it's about a fire department and a police department. And a lot of my friends or more. And so it just tells, a story. And so I like following along the story, and I'm invested now. I'm on season 4 now. Yeah, I'm all the way invested. So, anyway, I'm going to sit back here and crank out 3 more of these tubes that I just did. And it has 8 rows of purple, 40 rows of white, and then 8 rows of purple. So it's ready to be taken off now. I've already cut. No, I didn't. Because I had to go get my scissors out of my purse. Well, I can't do it one hand. Anyway, it's ready to be cut and taken off. So that's what I'm doing. I talked to my son Dakota a little bit ago and told him, I was coming home from Shreveport, and he's like, what'd they say? What did the doctor have to say? And I'm like, I don't even know. Big Daddy said a lot. They had a lot to say. It was a lot of information. So much information just coming at you. But thankfully, I could read my papers and see what the directions were to do with which medicines. Because I'm stopping 2 meds, but starting 4 new ones. So 2 meds will take the place of the 2 that I'm losing, and add 2 more. But anyway, I told Dakota that, they said if I do get a J tube, won't be my GJ tube. It'll be a whole nother tube. But I'll keep the G tube for my medications and all that. But the J tube will be for my feedings. So yeah, I don't know what's going to be in my future, but I hope it's not another surgical tube placement. That is a hard surgery to get over. I don't care what you say. And I think the older you are, the harder it is to recover from it. And it was just a hard surgery to begin with. Had a heck of a time with it. I was very, very sick. Ended up septic. And even ended up in a nursing home. And I just couldn't take it. Oh. Anyway. It's a lot. It's a lot to think about. Do I go that route or not? I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you all for listening to me. Just being my sounding board. I appreciate that very much. Me and Big Daddy talked about it on the way home, and it was just so overwhelming. It is. My tube that I have right now, just, you know, it's always irritated and red and raw and painful, and she thinks it might be like up in a muscle there. I mean, I've been saying that. It feels like it's in a muscle. Finally, somebody's like, yeah, that sounds like it's in a muscle, or it feels like it is. And so she's going to be doing some more checking on that. Follow up and with it. I got procedures coming up. Well, a CT scan is one, a scope, and then a study. I forgot what you call that study. Emptying, the stomach emptying study. So I'm going to have that done again. And, you know, see what the results are this time. It could be better. I don't know. I still have a heck of a lot of issues, so I don't expect it to be gone. But anyway. It's just so much. Sometimes it's overwhelming. No, I'll take that back. Most of the time, it's overwhelming. Just having so many doctor's visits, so many different medications, so many, you know, tests and follow-ups, and just trying to keep everything straight. It's overwhelming. It really is. So, anyway, I will let you guys go, and I will see you all in the next video. Get ready for Whip Wednesday tomorrow. Get your whip ready. I'll see you on Whip Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining us today on our little road trip vlog to the doctor's office in Shreveport, Louisiana. I appreciate you all tagging along with us. We didn't do anything too exciting, but we got information that needed to be gotten. Have a beautiful day, friends.